Hey, welcome back again to my new video. This is Sampath. You're watching Sampath Sunrise channel, and this is the Poco X3. Recently, I posted a video on the 12.0.1.0 update. I mean the Android 11 based for this Poco X3. I got very good response from you guys, and I tested it for like 3 days. I will use my smartphone like heavy gaming for 3 to 4 hours per day, or sometimes even 5 hours, or sometimes 1 hour. But to test it, I played with 4 hours each a day in last 3 days, and I watch lots of YouTube videos, and I listen to music with Bluetooth speaker and even the earphones. Those things are very good, and I will also take a little bit of calls, not heavy calls. So do comment down below who will take more calls, any disturbance or any changes you noticed after the update. But I did not see any major bugs or anything like that. Only while installing the update I faced some crash issues. That's because of those apps are still in Android 10 related like that. I mean Android 10 based. Since I updated to Android 11, the many apps were updated along with that after the update, and after that it's working fine. Scrolling speed and fingerprint unlock, those things are working fine. Even the face unlock, as you can see, those things are working fine, basic things. And considering the Poco X2 update, when it was received like 3 to 4 months back, 3 months back I guess, there they provided Android 11 so early. Hence, not early, but because of that there were so many bugs. That is not the case with here in the Poco X3. It's good update, very good update. In fact, even the synthetic benchmarks, all the things I am going to show in the video, do watch till the end of the video. And if you are first to this channel, and if you feel like I have a content, do hit that subscribe and also like the video. It will be motivated for me to make this kind of videos. And straight away we'll move into the video. As you can see, this is a Poco X3. I have here 6GB 128GB version. This is at MIUI 12.0.1 update. I also posted the video when the update has been received. Do check out the video, and how to update manually. All the things are explained there. As you can see, this is the Android 10 gesture, but we received after Android 11. I will show you the reboot time of this new Android 11 update of this Poco X3. As you can see, it takes 30 to 40 seconds to reboot the smartphone. I got a vibration feedback. As you can see, it's rebooting. It's fast, nothing has been degraded or anything even made better. It's exactly the same. Even after the Android 11, it takes a little bit of time to reboot or boot the smartphone. As you can see, this is the update. I will adjust my brightness, and this is all the toggles you get. And coming to, as you can see, this scrolling speeds in 120Hz is also good. And coming to this control center style, if you want, you can keep the old version, or if you want the new style, I mean after MIUI, you will get this kind of old and new. And if you left swipe and right swipe, you will get notifications and control center respectively. And as you can see, if I left swipe from above, you will get that, and if you right swipe, you will get the control center. And the smart home feature is newly added after Android 11. As you can see, it's Android or Easter egg. If you have these kind of water bubble or anything like that, those devices you can add. You even edit those devices here. If I install Mi Home application, it is very good actually in this update. As you can see, I have these smart devices connected. I can turn it on the studio light from here, or turn it off. Even the water purifier, I can turn it on or turn it off from using this Mi Home application. It's very good, useful. If you don't have any such kind of, you will make it none. And as you can see in the lock screen, but I am not noticing this. As you can see, if I swipe from the downside, as you can see, I am not seeing those options. I'll make it as a bug, this one. I hope this will be fixed in the next update. If I swipe from the bottom, I mean the top, I am not getting. And these are the settings. And coming to display settings, the light mode, dark mode, switching between those two modes are also fine, no problem. As you can see, I am using the smartphone with 120Hz refresh rate only. And color scheme I use personally warm. Do comment down below what all the settings you usually use. I personally use warmer. Here in the display it looks better with automatic recommended. Adjust colors based on your usage, and I will make it as a warm. As you can see, in the default it looks little bit cooler, hence I made it warm. And if you want saturated, you can select saturated and keep it warm only. You'll get the better experience. And coming to this security app, and some people are complaining about video toolbox, I'll tell this is the game turbo mode. As you can see, the Battlegrounds Mobile India is the early access has been already received. In additional settings, you need to go here and you need to improve your touch response and sensitivity to repeated taps. You can manually adjust here the touch controls and even the enhanced visual experience from original, modern, strong and extreme. Those things you can change to improve your gameplay. Many of them don't know. If you know, do comment down below. And this is not Android 11 style, I'm just telling it to improve your current gameplay settings. And coming to video toolbox, as you can see, this is working fine. You need to manage video apps here. I will show you in the YouTube. Let me go to YouTube and open my own channel, and if you are still not subscribed, subscribe it guys. And from if you like swipe here, you can adjust. As you can see, the clarity and the volume levels you can amplify and even the clarify your audio coming from the output of this dual speakers or even with the headphone jack. And this is the style, you can even change the style of the videos. And if you like the video, give it a like. And even you can use here some of the apps here, as you can see. Those things also we use. That's how the video toolbox helpful. And coming to speed test, I have here like 100 Mbps Wi-Fi connection, 0 giga fiber, and it's working fine. And I usually use with single SIM and Wi-Fi connection. Mostly I use with Wi-Fi, but to test this smartphone, I mean this make to review of this Android 11 update, I even used with SIM, Jio SIM. Little bit of difference is available. If you use with SIM, the battery drains little bit faster compared to Wi-Fi, and speeds are also good. And coming to DRM info, in my smartphone it's showing level 1 certification. As you can see, for a few people it's showing level 3 or like that. They need to reset, or sometimes even after some update they will return back. But check out OTT apps. If you play with HD, it doesn't matter. And coming to AnTuTu benchmark score, as you can see, it's very good score actually. I was surprised for this Poco X3 device with Snapdragon 732G. It's almost close to 300 lakhs. It's just synthetic benchmark score, but anyhow it's higher compared to the previous update. And coming to this Battlegrounds Mobile India, as you can see, I will add the gameplay of this. I will add the gameplay of this game at the end of the video. Do check out. As you can see, the Battlegrounds Mobile India is back to India. It's just an early access. I tried. Anyhow, the update is also been rolled out over Android 11. With that, I will add this video also. And coming to speed test, I already shown. I will change it to my network. As you can see, it's very poor connection here. I will show you. It's hard to pull up to 5 Mbps also sometimes. Hence I have here Wi-Fi connection. As you can see, it's very hard to pull up to 5 Mbps also. That is the case guys. Few people notice lag in the day-to-day usage. Because of internet also you will get lagginess. Even in the games, online games, you will feel lagginess. And coming to battery and performance, as you can see, you should never turn this battery savers option. It will indeed drains your battery. Do note this point. If you want to save your battery, just you turn off the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, those things. Don't turn this battery saver on. You will get degraded the battery. It will drains a lot. And these are the photos I took with the smartphone. It is same in the normal camera app I will get this soft type of selfies, but in the Gcam we'll get sharp photos, as you can see. And there's the indoor lighting shot, some I tried with Gcam and even the app. And there's the portrait mode of this doll. It's fine actually, the photos are looking good. And there's the dynamic range you get in this samples. It's good, nothing is degraded or like that. This camera is working fine. And this is the camera, there is nothing new is added, as you can see. Even in the more section, the log mode, everything is fine, nothing new. Log mode also added, it's same. And this is the Gcam I use in this Poco X3 device. If you want, you can use this Gcam. I'll provide the link if it is available, or you can contact me in Instagram, or if you're still not followed in Twitter and Instagram, do follow guys. I'll post the updates of this, or you will be connected to me, you can ask me there. And this is the Android 10 gesture, the gesture bar you will get, you can enable or disable from the settings. I'll show you. And this how you can switch between apps by using that. And I'll show you one more thing, this like accessibility menu. This is the Android 12 build. I am using the custom ROM in my Redmi Note 7 Pro. I just want to show you the accessibility menu. Let me show you one more accessibility. As you can see, from here I will enable it. As you can see, since it's Android 12, you just need to press this and you will get all the shortcuts. You need not to press the actual buttons of your smartphones. This is very helpful. I hope in the MIUI 12.5 these things will be added in the Poco X3. Let's see. If I show you in this accessibility settings, let me show you. I'll go to this, where is this, home screen, and this home screen will get in the Poco launcher. It's good anyhow, nothing change or anything like that. I am a beta tester for that app also. I'm in beta signed in. And full screen display, here you need to enable buttons, and from now you can enable the accessibility menu. See the difference what I've shown in that Android 12 custom ROM, I mean the Android 12 like style, and here you will see this difference. Let me go to accessibility menu, let me go to additional settings and go to accessibility. And if I turn this accessibility menu here, you'll get very small indicator here. If you press that, it's very hard to press also, it's very small. As you can see, you'll get this is the bug I noticed. They need to improve it. They need to at least make bigger size compared to the Android 12. Definitely it's not good, but at least they need to make the icon look big to press. But anyhow, even if I turn this navigation bar also, the swiping two fingers is difficult. I will show you. As you can see, we need to swipe like this to get those accessibility menu. And if you want to hide that full screen indicator, I mean the gesture bar, you can hide here. But anyhow, many people wanted it, who will hide that as it. And quick ball, all these settings are exactly same, nothing new here. As you can see, I want to highlight this accessibility menu. Some people like it, do comment down below how many of you use that accessibility menu. I personally use it in order to press that volume buttons and brightness, everything. And see the UI, it's fast, nothing laggy or anything. I am using it from past 3 days after the update. It's quick enough, it's very good actually. And let me go to, and this all the recent apps. And let me go to RAM management section. I mean YouTube, it's reloaded, it takes time. I mean the RAM management is also good. And let me show you, I'll peel this cover off to show you the fingerprint scanner speed. And this is my black color variant. As you can see, the fingerprint scanner also working fine. And this update, no problem or anything like that. and double tap to wake or turn off screen, raise to wake up, and wake up for lock. As you can see, double tap to screen wake and lock screen both are working fine in this Android 11 update. This is how the the Android 11 update performs in this Poco X3. It's fine, you can use it. Definitely you can update this update, no problems as of now. As you can see, the scrolling speeds, zoom in, zoom out, doing browsing, everything is fine, no problem. Even the gaming also I will show at the end of the video. And in the call settings you will get this flip to silence. It was there or no, I don't know. Do comment down below. I found this new one, that's what I am going to share. Flip to silence. If you flip the phone, it will get to silent of the ringing of your call. And coming to charging and like that, I use this 33 watt charging also, and mostly I use this 10 watt charger from Xiaomi. As you can see, there's the braided cable, and this 10 watt adapter. Only when I'm in hurry or whenever it is necessary, then only I will use this 33 watt charger. And even I also purchased this from me.com, the another charger, 33 watt charger, but I oftenly use this 10 watt charger. With that I am getting very good battery life. Yes, if I charge with this, I tested after the update, when it was like, I'll show you here screenshots, when it was like 30%, I kept it charged around 7 pm, and when I came back 8:15 or 8:14 pm, it was 95%. Yes, it takes time because it's having a huge 6000 mAh battery. It takes definitely time, but I did not see any degrading or like that. It's a good update. For those who are facing battery related issues, try to use this kind of slow chargers also. It helps your battery and it retains your battery again. Try to use this kind of chargers and don't discharge it oftenly. Use it, definitely you should use this 33 watt charger. I don't recommend to use only 10 watt charger. I'm just telling to save your battery of this smartphone for long health, and that's why you will get good battery life. And some are complaining like they are having touch issue, and even the wide one 11 certification has been gone. Those things are complaining. I recommend you to reset once, and some people even telling that after resetting several times also the lagginess is there. I will tell you one thing, the lagginess will come just not with the UI or the update. What all the apps you install in the smartphone, like the junk apps or something you shared with your friends, or the apps which are not present in the Play Store, like paid APK like that, those things will occur lagginess in your smartphone and it slows down. So I recommend you to uninstall such kind of apps. Use the genuine apps which are present in the Play Store, such that you will don't find any problems. It's good. This update is much better compared to the Poco X2. It's very good update. I hope for the next coming Poco M2 Pro, Poco M2 also, this kind of updates has been provided, and it's good. For those who are facing problems like this, you can solve your problem, and also do comment down below what all the other problems you are facing. If I found any solution, I will update in my any other upcoming videos on this Poco X. I will be updating the Gcam samples and Gcam how to install in the Poco X, and even the Battlegrounds Mobile India is back, guys. For that also I am going to make videos like sensitivity and what all the everything which is related to Poco X. So do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Team match, let's go. blue team has scored for the first time! Cover me! No mercy! Reloading! Clear! Cover me! No mercy! Reloading! Cover me! Dead! Reloading! No mercy! Cover me! Enemy down! Nice shot! Killing spree for the blue team! Dead! The blue team is in the lead. No mercy! Killed! No mercy! Cover me! Enemy down! No mercy! Dead! No mercy!
Great! You're about to win!
The blue team is about to win! Killed! Reloading!
Blue team victory!
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Team match, let's go.
The blue team has scored for the first time! Reloading! Killed! Cover me! Target down! Killed! Expired! Reloading! Killing spree for the blue team! Target down! Nice shots! Reloading! No mercy! Nice shot! The blue team is in the lead. The blue team is unstoppable! Cover me! Killed! Reloading! No mercy! Cover me! Killed! No mercy! Enemy down! Reloading! Killing spree for the blue team!
Great! You're about to win!
The blue team is about to win! Half of the match is over, and the blue team is in the lead.
Blue team victory!